Hi, ladies.
Hey, happy
Woo!
Tuesday.
Happy
Tuesday again.
Tuesday. How are you doing, both
July
of you?
1st already. Oh my
I
God, half
know.
year is gone.
I know, and it's our 101
Oh my
episode.
God.
Wow. I feel a little bit old. and like what you say, half a year has is already gone. So
I
that's
know,
why I need
crazy.
to.
I just realized that in July.
I
Wow.
know it's July
Yeah.
1st, and it's the perfect time for us to do this episode. And the topic that we're going to talk about today is exactly aligned with half a year being gone, right? So today
Yeah.
we're gonna. It's not too late if you have a goal which you have not achieved and you feel like you are still so far away. Like, believe us, we feel the same too, right?
Mm.
Yeah, but it's never too late. So today we're going to share a little bit about how we can reset our mindset, realign our goals, and rebuild the momentum to keep
Yes.
going and charging, and then eventually finish the year 2025 really strong, right? And hopefully everybody will be a little bit more motivated to get charging. Do not give up, and that's the main thing,
Yep.
right? Okay, let me start. So I would say that before we can do anything, we have to do a reflection. And we want to be very honest with ourselves, like what we have achieved, what we have not achieved, what worked and what didn't. So just be honest, don't need to feel guilty or shame because these are the lessons that we will learn from, right?
Mm.
So for me, for example, like uh, during the first half of the year, I told myself, okay, I'm gonna have the courage to go live, not just being in a group like this, but like personal life. And I want to do it like every day. But yeah, do it? No. There's always something, right? Either
Yeah.
I will have the excuse of too busy. I'm always on the road showing homes and never have a specific time to sit
Yeah.
down and find a proper place or whatever, right? So yeah, so that's something I didn't do and I will need to work on it. And so reflection. So think of something, go through the years, and especially go back to what you have drafted at the beginning of the year, what you want to do but haven't get done, and then uh, get right back to it.
Yeah.
What about you, Rika?
That's very well said, Wendy. You know what? That's I can resonate with you that. Next one is, we need to reconnect with our why, right? That's very important. So I know we are all busy when life gets so busy, messy, or discouraging because we all always gone that we have that moments, right? So it's easy to forget why we begin this journey, why we doing this, right? So we start getting through the motion of feeling like giving up. I know it's very common, and that's when it's important for us to pause and remind for ourselves for our purpose. What is our purpose for doing this? So it's time to take a moment to reflect, like what made you start this journey, or who are you doing this for? So for me, I'm doing this for my family. I want my personal freedom, and I have a bigger version of my life, right? And what kind of life do you want to create? So start reconnecting that why that you almost forget on that busy and chaos life. So when
Yeah.
you connect with your why, it gives you fresh energy and it helps you stay focused and motivated as well. And especially when things get hard, especially nowadays, we have so much going on in our life, and it grounds us. It reminds us that your journey has a meaning. So again, whatever happened in your life, always go back to your why, because that your why is will keep us, like, push us to continue what we're doing. So always remember that.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. I mean, Wendy, I'm guilty of not keeping what I promised. I mean, not in business, but personally. I wanted to eat more healthy food, everything, and I
Mm.
said to myself at the beginning of the year, I'm not going to eat like sugary stuff. And
That's hard.
with
That's so
temptation.
hard. That's so hard.
Yes, I can do that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I love my donuts.
Yeah, so yeah, and relating to your why, like why you want
Mm.
to become eat healthy, because you want to stay healthy and stuff. And in terms of business, also, if you always doubt yourself or whatever, just look at why you started the business, and then you will get realigned, and so the another point is let go of what's no longer needed. It might be a habit, a routine, or a mindset. It no longer fits, then let go of it. Give your permission to release it. Make space for something that actually supports what you want to become. So I used to always think what other people will think when I post and go live, and stuff like that. I used to always think that, but I shifted my mindset. I started being more present online, and I just got out of my comfort zone because I keep thinking, oh, what is other people gonna say? But we don't know what they're thinking.
Mm-hmm.
So, we had a really good speaker at the convention last week who spoke to that, and it made me think, like, really, if you keep thinking about what others are going to think of you, then how are you going to do whatever you want to do, right? So as long as you feel like you're doing it right, then just go ahead and do it. Let go of the mindset that what other people are going to think.
Yeah, exactly. I remember exactly what he said. He said,
Yeah,
no matter what you do, either this way or that way or that way, somebody is going to misunderstand it anyway.
exactly.
I
Yeah,
love that. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That
Yeah.
was a good speech there. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. So now that we have cleared the noise, right? Like to let go of whatever that doesn't work and bad
yeah,
habits and all that. So it's time to set new goals and realistic goals for the next 6 months. Because we already have the last 6 months to kind of gauge, okay, we have set that goal, but we didn't accomplish it because of a reason. So
yeah,
maybe because it was too big a step for us to jump. And then when we can't see that it's workable, we just give up or just don't even attempt it, right? So one tip is to break them into small doable steps, like think of monthly or weekly tasks or even daily tasks. Like I remember I showed you this before, and I'm still using it. Like this,
Oh, yeah.
the
Remember? Yeah.
yeah, the make it happen book. So I have like the super
Mm.
important task, the then do this, and then the chill task that we can wait. So break them down. Like I do that daily. So I will just check them off. And if something that really can't get it done today, I will move it to the next day. So that way I can see that it's very achievable. So small, consistent action is where the magic happens. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
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 We
This
have Uma watching from
from
Florida.
Florida.
Hi,
Hi.
Uma. Thanks for watching.
Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, that's very well said, Wendy, about being consistent, right? Doesn't matter how small what you're doing. It's just about being present, show up every day, right? So the next one I would say is that about refreshing your environment and energy. Like sometimes the best way to reset our surroundings is start from ourselves or from our home. That's simple as that. Like our environment has a big impact on how we feel, right? How we show up every day. Like if our space feel like cluttered, our mind can be cluttered too. That's right. Do
Mhm.
you
Yeah,
agree that, right? So
Yeah.
take a look around. So maybe it's time to clear your desk, as simple as that, or tidy up your room, update your vision board, like what we're doing in our business with fresh ideas and inspiration. I'm sure you two ladies are you've been to the convention. I'm sure you got loads of ideas and you are like, pumped up. So maybe it's time to put some more inspiration in that vision board, or even small changes like switching up your playlist if you like music or anything, or even like lighting a candle while working. That's I can assure you that lift mood on shift your mindset. You can also, even for example, your daily habits, like start your new try new morning routine, or like focus on journaling, maybe like when they said about prayer, stretching, something like that, that makes you change your environment and your energy. And always remember that energy attracts energy. So if
Yeah.
you're feeling stuck or low, don't be afraid to shake things up. So that's it.
Yeah, and the next one is really big. It's you have to celebrate every win that you have.
Mm.
You
My
know,
favorite.
it's so important. Like I really celebrated the day I met Wendy. I wanted to give her a big hug, and
Ah,
I ran to her. That clip is an epic.
Yeah.
But so like we've talked to each other for so long, and finally when we met, it didn't even feel like we just met.
No.
So we
And
celebrate that.
we just dance and party.
Yeah, but having gratitude, it turns the pressure into
yeah.
power. So if you're not starting over, you're starting wiser. And it really helps to celebrate every little bit. Even if you went live like for the first time, even if it's for a minute, celebrate that
Yeah.
that
Mm.
you got out of the comfort zone, right? So yeah, I celebrate everything. you know
Yeah.
even not just my achievement, but even my team's achievement, any milestones or whatever. In my team, we always celebrate everything. Like just before this, we had another live where we had a birthday. So we celebrated while we were live.
Oh, nice.
So celebrate everything, because that's so important. That keeps you going.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, with that, I would like to sum up today's session. Well, for the next half a year, we still have time. It's never too late. So,
Mm.
stay focused, place your success as your priority, and be unstoppable. So you can definitely just take the first step and see what happens. And today is Tuesday. And Tuesday we have our weekly, twice a week, 90 minutes free webinar. So this is the time for you to check out what kind of digital business we are doing. If you are just 1% curious, go check it out anyway. You
Mm-hmm.
see our, no, we don't have our link. Reka doesn't have her link. But anyway, you can drop us a message on our Facebook page, and then we can just send you the link to
Yeah.
register for the webinar. So check it out.
And next Thursday, I'm going to be on the webinar. So
Woo!
so tune
We're
in.
waiting for you.
Yes.
Yeah, awesome. Well,
Yeah.
thank you, lady. Have a good week,
Thank
and
you.
Thank
Bye
you,
let's go
everybody. See you
second half
next
of the
time.
year.
bye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.